Hi, this is Matt Scherer. I'm with PMA Practice Transitions, and PMA assists dentists with transitioning out of their practice. And we cover all of Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and Western PA. And today's topic, I have one of my colleagues, Conner Mundy, on with us. And we're going to talk about cybersecurity in the dental office. Exciting topic, I think. And I think it's something that a lot of dentists probably don't realize. Conner, you'd know better than me. But as it relates to dentists and cybersecurity, what do you think is the biggest threat today?
Good question, Matt. I think it really starts back to what you just kind of said about a lot of these dentists. They went to school for dentistry. They didn't go to school for IT, cybersecurity. So what we're seeing a lot in dentists we work with now is that a lot of them are outsourcing their IT or cybersecurity to a third party. It could be maybe your local, I have a guy, an IT guy, or it could be a local, we call MSP, managed service provider, that will do these services for you. And we're seeing is a lot of them are focusing more on availability of their computers and of their software than actually the cybersecurity. It's on the back burner. And that right there is giving cyber criminals a couple threat vectors to kind of exploit those networks. A couple to go after here: phishing attacks, which usually is done via email. It will probably be an email that includes a malicious PDF, Word document. It could be like, hey, you need to change your password. They're just trying to get your credentials. Another one, legacy software and hardware. We're seeing a lot of dental practices still have old software that's not getting patched by the vendor, or they have what we call Windows 7 computers, which are now end of life and not getting updates, which are a huge threat. And then also the granddaddy of them all we're seeing is ransomware. It's everywhere, and it's actually coming at dentists at a large number rate. So it's crazy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, even for myself, I keep my wife gets Amazon emails saying, hey, you need to change your password because or not your password, but your credit card information, because your stuff's not going through yet. Orders keep going through. So I know it's a scam. So, thankfully I've been, educated enough not to click on those things and change my credit card, because obviously then they get it. But going back to the dental owner, so what happens if their data is compromised? What's the impact to the dentist? Yeah.
So to be honest with you, the days of using pen and paper charts, that's a thing of the past. So a lot of these dentists have these dental management solutions. A couple names: EagleSoft, Dentrix. We see is that if that data is compromised on the server, for an example, then a lot of their operatory machines won't be able to work. They won't be able to function. So one, they could potentially they could be out of business. Another one is there's fines coming. The OCR and HIPAA have fines up to $50,000 per record compromised. Mm-hmm. And also, a lot of what happens too is a lot of the patients that get their information compromised, they'll actually have lawsuits against a dentist. And then also, on the top of all this, the loss of reputation for the dentist is huge. It could really shut them down. So that's, it is if your data gets compromised for a dentist, you're in hot water.
Yeah, and we've seen, at least I've seen on the news, where big hospital groups and things like that have gotten where they're ransomware, right? So they hold their charts or their software for Bitcoin or something like that. Is that something that's pretty prevalent in the dental community as well?
Yes, of course. Again, you see the Bitcoin price right now; it's skyrocketing. If they say, "Oh, we need 1 to 2 Bitcoins," that could be $120,000 right now. So exactly, it's scary.
Yeah, and if you could, to minimize cyber risk in the dental office, I don't know if there's maybe a one thing or one major thing a dentist can do to protect themselves. Maybe it's a few things, but what would those things in your mind, top of the list things to do as a dentist right now if they haven't protected themselves yet and they need to? What would you say they should do?
I would start with one big one is just endpoint protection. So make sure you have enterprise grade endpoint protection. That's antivirus for a lot of people. That can get through your IT provider, can get you that. Another one, email encryption's very important. The next one just should remove legacy computers. So if it's old and outdated, it still works, but it's not getting patches, it's time for it to go. Okay. Data backups are huge, and make sure they're encrypted. So say you have a case of ransomware, you can still have a backup that you can still get so you can be operational. And then also, it's just a good thing to do is just have a independent person come in and do a HIPAA risk assessment, which would include looking at your software, looking at your hardware, looking at your business associate agreements you have with your third parties, and to kind of understand where you are and where you need to be.
Okay, great. That's all great advice, and I'm assuming obviously you do all those things. So certainly, if you want to talk more with either myself and or Conner, probably Conner more than me because he knows the cybersecurity better than I do, please get in touch with us. You can visit our website at pmagroup.net. Give us the thumbs up if you like us, share us with your friends, and certainly give us a call if you want to talk more about cybersecurity in your dental office. Thank you for your time today.